The python is a giant and frightening snake that can attack anyone who crosses its path. In today's video I will tell real stories of people who were attacked and even swallowed by these giant snakes. Let's go! Giant python attack in India. In a small village in India, there lived a man named Ravi, who had a small cultivated field on the outskirts of the village. One day, while Ravi was working in his field, he was startled by a giant python attack. The snake, which measured about 6 meters in length, had hidden in the tall vegetation near the field. The python quickly wrapped itself around Ravi, squeezing his body tightly. He struggled desperately to free himself, but the snake was too powerful. Fortunately, some of the other farmers in the village heard his cries for help and rushed to his aid. Using pieces of wood, the farmers were able to distract the snake long enough for Ravi to break free and escape. The python, weakened by the struggle, finally slithered back into the undergrowth and disappeared. After the incident, word spread across the region and wildlife experts were called in to capture the python and relocate it to an area more suited to its natural habitat. Ravi recovered from his injuries and has since taken extra precautions when working in his field, always on the lookout for possible encounters with wild animals. Giant python attack in a residential area. In a quiet residential area of a city in the United States, a shocking incident involving a giant python occurred. A resident named David had a collection of exotic reptiles in his home, and one of the snakes he kept was a large reticulated python. One day, while David was performing maintenance on the snake's terrarium, it suddenly escaped. The python, which measured more than 5 meters in length, began to explore the house in search of shelter and food. Residents of the region were in a panic when they learned of the snake's escape and immediately triggered local authorities. A team of wildlife experts and police officers were deployed to capture the python and ensure the safety of residents. The capture process was challenging, as the snake was scared and hid in hard-to-reach places inside the house. After several hours of intense searching, the python was finally captured and safely returned to its terrarium. David received a warning for keeping exotic reptiles without proper permits and was told to follow regulations to ensure the safety of the animals and people. Attack of a giant python during a jungle expedition. A group of adventurers decided to embark on an exciting expedition through the dense jungle of the Amazon. While exploring a remote and unexplored area, they were surprised by an attack by a huge python. The snake, more than 7 meters long, hid in the nearby trees and waited for the right moment to strike. One of the group's members, named Miguel, was the target of the attack. The python pounced on him, quickly coiling itself around his body. The other adventurers acted quickly, wielding machetes and sticks to try to fend off the snake and save their friend. The intense battle lasted several minutes as Miguel struggled to free himself from the python's deadly grip. With concerted effort and courage, the other members of the group managed to fend off the snake far enough for Miguel to escape. After the incident, the group took additional safety measures, such as hiring experienced guides and being more aware of the presence of wild animals during their expeditions in the jungle. The story of the python attack has become a lasting memory of that adventure, serving as a constant reminder of the unpredictability of wildlife. Watch now the incredible fight of crocodiles and other wild animals.